The Day Before from Fantastic Studio has recently launched on Steam via an early access game. 4 days later, Fantastic Studio has shut down. What the fuck happened? Over the past couple of years, Fantastic Studio has had trademark issues, pre-rendered trailers with no actual gameplay footage, creating a hysteria that we all believed was a complete scam and no actual game existed. They finally released the game on early access, and it is nothing like the game that they've been promoting these past couple of years. It is incredibly buggy, it is completely empty, and it is not the zombie open world MMO game that they promised. It is a plain extraction game and nothing like the product that they actually made us believe. And copying assets from other video games such as The Last of Us and The Division, which is just plainly embarrassing. As I mentioned before, 4 days later, Fantastic posted on their Twitter page a statement indicating that they've shut down. And it reads, "Today, we announce the closure of Fantastic Studio. Unfortunately, the Day Before has failed financially and we lack the funds to continue. All income received is being used to pay off debts to our partners. We invested all our efforts, resources, and man-hours into the development of the Day Before, which was our first huge game. We really wanted to release new patches to reveal the full potential of the game, but unfortunately, we don't have the funding to continue the work." And I'm trying to understand what the fuck that means. The game is on early access, which means that players, consumers like you and me, can buy the game, which by the way is $40. We can buy the game, and with doing so would continue to fund Fantastic and continue to fund development of the game The Day Before, with future patches and creating a storyline or any future updates to the game. So I just don't understand when they say that they don't have the funding if we are continuing their funding by paying and playing their game on early access. But I am also assuming that since the game is just a fucking disaster, a majority of those players will ask for a refund. In doing so, Fantastic loses that precious income. So I mean, that could theoretically be true. Of course, I won't know until the amount of sales and their financial report, since they're shutting down. I don't think we'll ever see that, but I'm no fucking expert. It's important to note that we didn't take any money from the public during the development of the Day Before. There were no pre-orders or crowdfunding campaigns. We worked tirelessly for 5 years, pouring our blood, sweat, and tears into the game. At the moment, the future of the Day Before and Prop Night is unknown, but the servers will remain operational. Again, I don't know for how long the servers will be operational for, and another company might come in and buy the servers from Fantastic to continue the operation and basically just pass along the work to a different company. I don't know if that's going to happen. It's still just fucking mind-blowing. We apologize if we didn't meet your expectations. We did everything within our power, but unfortunately we miscalculated our capabilities. Creating games is an incredibly challenging endeavor. We're grateful to everyone who supported us during these difficult years. It's been a fantastic journey over the past 8 years. So that same statement also appears on the official website. So if you type in fantastic.com, this will be the first thing on the front page, as well, of course, what they posted on Twitter. I still truly believe that this game was a scam from day one. as the #1 wish listed game a couple years ago on Steam to now, again, this is my opinion, to now being the #1 scam of this year. This company did a 4-day speed run into bankruptcy. A 4-day speed run to crash and burn the studio, which is absolutely mind-blowing. Just to kind of show you a little recap, this footage was played a couple years ago. And this is the footage that we have now. As you can see, it is far from it. It doesn't even come close to what their vision was. It's just insane, the product that we actually ended up getting with. Kudos to those who did buy this game on early access and played as much as they were able to. I'll say it again, but I truly do believe this was a scam of the year. It is an absolute fucking shame that Fantastic Studio was able to do this. Instead of having a comeback of the century like No Man's Sky or Cyberpunk 2077, Fantastic Studio raised their arms, they threw the white flag, and they just simply gave up. With an overwhelming negative reviews on Steam, they just gave up. After one single patch, they fucking gave up. It is ridiculous. They didn't even put the effort to show us what vision they had, if they were able to improve their game over the next couple of weeks, months, years, however long it would have taken them to. They just simply gave up. It's insane. Unfortunately, that is the majority of the gaming community, where we get these broken ass, insane, bug-riddled games instead of making the game playable since day one. Frankly, I am exhausted. I am tired of the same fucking formula every single time. And that's about it. That is the fastest I've seen a video game company just go up in smoke and completely crash and burn within days after releasing their game. Thank you for watching, and now you can fuck off.